I was going through a bit of a bad period at the time, mentally, in my personal life, in many different situations. I was unsure of myself and unsure of many decisions I've made in my life. I decided to go to Nam Ding as a kind of a little trip to get away from everything. And while I was down there, we got invited to a local show that was on in the local parish of Nam Ding. And this random girl sat beside me, and she was very friendly and very nice, shook my hand, very confident. And when we got talking, we seemed to have bonded almost immediately from that conversation. I felt very attached to her nearly almost the second I met her. And after our little conversation and meeting her, her parents and her family invited us back to her house, which was really close to the church. And we went back there, we had some dinner, I met her family, I saw her house. I knew everything about Chi before I even knew anything about Chi. For me, I was completely starstruck by her the second I met her. I felt very attached to her closeness with her family and how she treats them. And even me in that situation, she did not know me, she did not know anything about me, but she treated me like I was one of her own, which was a very eye-opening experience for me in Vietnam. And it kind of helped me in that situation too. I felt alone here. When I first came to Vietnam, I felt very isolated in my mind and separated from my family. It gave me a purpose in life again. I kind of felt like looking at her with her family, I kind of wanted to be like that with my own family again. It really encouraged me to start my life in a more positive way from that moment. So I'm very grateful that I met Chi and how we met and how natural it was.
To be young and in love in New York City. To not know who I am, but still know that I'm good long as you're here with me.
I think that anybody from the outside point of view can see that by Chi, that she gives everything, not only just to her job, but to her friends, to her family, to her pets, to everybody in her house. It's never half done, it's always 100%. And I think if you were to meet Chi from an outsider's point of view, you would see that she's a very caring person, very hardworking person, a very dedicated person. Sometimes that hard working can take a hold of her life in the wrong way. As she knows, in the past I used to meet her a lot outside of work in the evenings where she'd be at the park by herself and I'd meet her and she'd be upset. And it was because I feel like she wasn't getting enough out of life, that she was giving so much and it wasn't giving back. And I felt like my job was to give back to Chi and make sure that she has that in her life. Make sure that she gets 100% back to what she gives, because I've not met many people in my life that always wants to be there for people and always give 100%, even in our most tired days, even now with the wedding coming up. Sometimes that can get too much for Chi, but my job is to make sure that she takes care of herself now.
I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I'd stay for a long time, 'cause I like me better when I'm with you. No, no, yeah, you, no, no, yeah, you.
What she really deserves in this life is a partner that's going to be there for her. She has a serious fear of being alone, and I don't think she has to think about that anymore. Having somebody there that comes home in the evening for her to release her emotions. And I think what she really deserves in this life is very simplistic, is simple love and care from her partner and family. Everything after that, she already has achieved. She's working so hard in her job. She gets so much compliments from people all the time and how she works. She's so professional. And I think what she deserves in return is all my love and all my care until the day we die. To be loyal to each other, to take care of each other. And I really know it deep down in Chi's heart, that will make her the happiest lady on this planet. And if I can do that for her, I will 100% do that. And I think we have similar fears and similar problems with our confidence, and I think together we push past those boundaries and really guide each other onto the right path. Together we can accomplish a lot.
I post on the story that in the Westlake by myself because I have a really bad problem in my life and I can't handle it. And he just said, where are you? I will come to see you now. So he came to collect me at that time, and he helped me a lot by that time. I think if I didn't have him at that time, I couldn't go through everything. After that, I decided I want to be with this man so bad, and I think after that he think that after 6 months or 7 months, he think he wants to be with me as well. I am a person who cares about my family a lot. Family is always the top things in my life. I realized he cares about his family a lot, and he loves to be at home, to have a chilled evening with me or with the family. Especially when I took him to my family, and he treated my family so well, and I really appreciate that. It's really meaningful for me. He always asks about my family, how they are, and cares about him, and willing to support them whenever they need. And he taught me a lot and changed me a lot about my personality as well, because I was a strong girl before. I never want to lean on anybody. I just deal all the problems in my life by myself. He taught me that sometimes I need to share with someone. I need to share with someone about my problem. I need to talk with him. I need to be stronger. I need to, sometimes I can cry. I can be weak. It's okay to be weak, and even him as well. He can cry a lot. He can talk a lot about his problem. So I learned that, and I started to share with him more. He tried a lot, not only for me, but also for my family. So that the most thing make me fell in love with him.
I want you to stay.
Since I'm with him, I think that I grow up more, and I let people walk in my life more. I think outside I'm still the girl who listen to other people more than let other people to know what's about me. But with him now, I can share more about the work, about my travel, about my family, about anything. I think the first thing, I grow up a lot. And the second thing, he helped me to believe in myself more.
I said I never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if
since I'm with him, I cry a lot. Not about the bad thing, but I just feel like I found the guy who loves me a lot, who cares about me a lot. So, I'm crying again. Yeah, so sometimes I don't dare to believe that. My mom and my parents, and also my sister, worry about me because I never show them that I'm in relationship and our relationship really good. I never post on Facebook or something like that. So they think that, oh, I'm the one who loves him more and care about him more. But actually, he cares about me more than I care about him. So I just hope that in the future we still keep our life like that, just chilling and care about each other. Don't need to show up to the world, but just love each other. That's enough for me.
and
know the life went ups and down, and after we got married, and when we get older, when we have children, we have more a lot pressure on both of us. So I will try my best to share with him more, and also to support him more. But I believe that he still be the man I chose. So if I have the wish for our relationship in the future, just like this, that's enough for me.